Hello, everybody. It's Chance from the MBUSC. I just wanted to make a quick pop in here while I'm editing the video. So audio just didn't turn out that well on the Mac. I assume it's just because I don't have a proper sound card in this homie and things went wrong. I promise I'll try to have the PC back up and running so we can not only have the cameras, but also the proper sound that I'm looking for. Um, but hope you all enjoyed the episode. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching, and yeah, hopefully I get my PC fixed. Thanks, guys.
We're ready. Yep.
Yep, now we're on. Okay, cool.
Um, what were we just talking about?
What we're gonna talk about?
But no, One Piece. We were gonna talk about One Piece.
We're gonna talk about One Piece, but we're also, I guess, we're gonna have to understand that Jason can't be here for every single. Yeah, just ignore my cat while he's in crack mode. For every single episode,
We just need at least 3.
at least 3 people, and he'll be missed, and I hope that the people who subscribed didn't subscribe just for Jason.
Well, his face got us the most views.
The most viewed episode that we have so far.
Or was it Deborah's face? Do you think it was Jason or Deborah?
I think it was both. It was a combination of Jason and Deborah. Oh,
It was a good looking picture though, because Jason was like, he was like that, like he was like
The last thumbnail was pretty good too. Did you see that one?
the fucking Illuminati triangle laser beam of death one.
No.
That one was good. I fucking love that
oh,
one.
the Yu-Gi-Oh one.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Yu-Gi-Oh one's good too.
That's what I'm saying. The Yu-Gi-Oh one was good.
The Beyblade Stadium in the background. Did you use that one?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did use that one in the background. It was pretty good. I had a fun time making that one. I didn't think it came out as great as the magnifying glass one. The magnifying glass one is like one of my best works of art, and I felt so mad that the views were like 9. I was like, this is more clickbaity like of a image than the Deborah one.
It is good.
It's so good.
I'm looking at it right now. It's funny. Honestly, Icy Hot one. Not as good as.
No, Icy Hot one was before I got my mojo going. Yeah. When I had just I was like, you know what? We're just gonna make the thumbnails bland. We're gonna make them boring, and then. After the Deborah one, when Deborah got a lot of views and I realized the thumbnail might be really important, because it obviously is, I was just like, all right, time to step up the game. Let's go harder here.
It's the eye catcher,
It is. It's what leads you into the video.
I'm just trying to... I like that you're Joey.
Yeah. I made you just some random anime girl.
Oh, I'm not... This isn't even from Yu-Gi-Oh!
No.
The hair.
Oh yeah.
And
that's not from Yu-Gi-Oh.
You're Yugi.
Of course I'm Yugi. I'm the Yu-Gi-Oh master.
Yeah, I made Jonah Yugi.
I think Jason as Grandpa.
I didn't even say anything about that.
Perfect.
Chance just knew.
Yeah.
Just knew my presence.
Jason as Grandpa was like the best. I wish I could have gotten rid of that mic and made it cleaner, but it still looks okay for what it is.
He puts his mic under his beard.
Yeah, he does. Straight through.
Actually,
he's got a little hole.
I like Illuminati laser beam.
Illuminati laser beam goes on as my favorite. It's the most artistically clean. It makes sense. Jason is he's got the perfect face.
Sorry. I'm just looking at it I'm imagining Jason being like some god going
That is exactly. I don't know. I like Jason. I like using Jason as the center pieces because he's got the most. Jason's got the friendliest face out there. Also, he was once a YouTube star, so
Jonah's got a really friendly face, I think.
I look like a pedophile right now.
Well, okay.
You don't look.
I need to shave off the facial hair.
Honestly, on camera, your hair looks more there.
It looks better on camera.
It just doesn't play out in real life.
Yeah.
It's at the length where I could start to curl it.
Honestly, though, Jason. Sorry,
I
Jonah.
could probably go with.
It's starting to look pretty good, Jonah. See, it's looking. I don't know, looking a little distinguished
I'm
to me.
into my French heritage.
Hey, you know what I did? You know what I did one time? I sent this guys to you, or these pictures to you, I believe, one time. Liana was doing her eyelashes with the, I don't know what it's fucking called.
That eyelash
Curler.
curler.
You know the thing that it's like the brush, but it also like makes them look darker. Or
Oh
whatever?
yeah, that little
Lengthener.
yeah.
Lash lengthener.
Mascara? I don't know. I don't know makeup. I'm sorry.
It might be the
audience.
mascara.
But I used that, and I had like a 5 o'clock shadow coming in, and I put it like all on my facial hair. Let me see if I can find it.
It didn't turn out right, did it?
No, it turned out great. I'm actually not kidding.
Oh shit.
It looked good, like it was passable.
Yeah, let me find it.
Oh,
You guys
that's
talking.
impressive. Yeah.
But
Well, you know what the problem with me that I have is that I can't even shave it anymore because it just grows back
Yeah.
so fast that it.
Yeah. Complain to me more about facial hair growing fast.
No,
Complain
dude,
to me more about
I don't
that.
like facial hair. I'm not a facial hair guy. I just have to like at this point. And as I'm getting older, it's just getting worse.
Fuck off with
Obviously.
your testosterone genes.
what, are you lacking some testosterone, buddy boy?
Maybe. I don't know.
Do you need me to
Maybe I'm too in touch with my feminine side.
you need me to like pee on you or something?
Pee on me.
That doesn't get me off, Matt. No.
Testosterone.
Oh my god.
Swipe, there's like 11 of those.
Send these photos to me so I can overlay this.
Gotta see now.
I
Oh
also
my
did
God.
to my eyelashes and I shaved my sideburns so they would go straight down.
All right, hold on. Show that to Jonah, and I'll just lay over all the photos that you want over.
Can we send this to Wade?
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude,
Thirst trap or
it would-
something?
It would thirst trap Wade so hard. Just I'll give
This
it.
one. Send this one to Wade.
Good.
Thinking
That
of
was
you.
great.
Thinking
of you.
hashtag thinking of you, and then there's like a little twinkle in my eye.
And you're gonna have to send me those photos because I'm gonna use that as the. You look like a
Oh, what is it?
Oh, what do you look? You look like you sing for like, oh gosh, like.
You look like a different person that I can't put my finger on.
I look more Turkish.
Turkish.
You do. Oh shit. See, there's no point in me having this cam anymore.
Only
Okay.
more Turkish just because my hair is darker, and that's it.
Yeah. Definitely don't do that unless you want to attract the same sex.
Yeah.
I can't find this shirt, by the way.
No.
I know, right?
As you went fast?
Oh man, that is a good
I
shirt.
can't
bought him
find
that
it.
for his birthday one year. It
That's
was
sad.
it was like basically a 4chan like shirt website. Like it was just like shirts from like
Shirt was
4chan.
cash, I
Shirt
think.
was cash, yeah.
Shout out. Shirt was cash.
Shout out to
Something.
Cash.
Is it com or org?
No, yeah, Matt like just kept on showing me shirts from that all the time. Just like I want this shirt, I want this shirt. And yeah, just one birthday I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna buy him a shirt from that website it keeps showing me.
Okay, I'm sorry for showing you pictures, but Jonah, doesn't this cloud formation look like Boba Fett's ship?
We're being invaded.
Doesn't it?
We're being invaded.
It looks like the Slave One. Sorry, I can't. That name has been.
That is a government ship disguising itself as a cloud.
That name has been stricken from the Star Wars Disney record.
Clouds aren't real.
Neither are birds.
Yeah. It's all government drones and ships.
Insects are dying.
There are a lot of ants under our feet.
Well, there's always going to be a lot of ants. Those fuckers just don't know how to quit
Dude,
building all their shit.
shout out to the Ants Canada channel.
What?
It's
Ants Canada.
Ants Canada. It's my favorite YouTube channel. It's literally just this guy that just keeps ants in different ant farms and shows you how he does it. He builds like really fucking like intricate like habitats for them.
That's pretty cool. I'll check that out. I worked at this place, and I worked with this dude who was into
careful.
ants. Yeah.
I almost
Yeah.
let it slip.
Who was really into ants. He was like really into ants. He had a whole ant farm in his like closet. So you'd open a closet door, and the whole thing from like the ceiling to the ground was a giant ant farm.
Nope.
And
Can't live with them like that. Like
No,
that
yeah,
big a
he-
farm.
he loved him.
Well, especially watching this ants Canada guy, he talks about all the time he has breakouts and shit.
Oh shit.
And, like because these ants are constantly trying to break out, no matter what like device you put them in. They are constantly trying to escape.
Yep, that sounds like ants.
And so, it's like a full-time job just making sure they don't escape.
You ever try to hold an ant down? You ever try to get one to settle down? No, you can't.
It's really hard to hold an ant down without, like, ripping it in half or destroying it.
You have to
Do you wanna-
strategically place your thumbs, like.
I use
like-
tweezers, but it's
One
the
thing, if you really want to like torture an ant, like purely torture an ant, sorry,
pour alcohol on it.
sorry, PETA. This is actually the most humane way to like get ants out. But chalk is extremely deadly to insects, like the chalk dust.
Is it because it's all salty?
No,
it must be because the powder is very thick to them since they're so small.
it's not just thick. At a microscopic level, it's sharp.
Oh, cool.
Actually creates microscopic cuts all along their body, which make them dehydrate and die.
Oh, that's
Like
really sad.
very instantly. So if you wanted to fuck with like a lone ant that you saw walking around, you could just draw a circle around it with chalk. Now any escape it has will be instant death.
Then that is very sad.
That sucks.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Let me
But that's like the humane way to to protect your house from insects is that Damascus chalk like powder.
Yeah.
We got
oh,
that.
okay. Yeah,
We
yeah.
got that when we moved in here for
Mhm.
like the roach. When we first moved into here, there were
Yeah,
roaches,
a roach issue.
but we've never had a roaches
No.
in like 3 years.
No.
don't go to that fucking place. They got
No,
knives in their hair that cut you up and fucked you up.
exactly.
The wasps are just like, fuck that shit.
We
We're gonna make a hole in the fucking garage.
We spread that shit around our house and never had a roach problem ever since.
Nope. Yeah, they're scared of that white powder. They don't like it.
Hey, careful. One letter there and you're saying the wrong thing.
Yeah, you're not wrong. All right, I'm gonna start this episode.
We
I don't
gotta,
have Jason today to help me out, so
we gotta include that for intro a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, that was the intro. That was.
But we have to officially intro the.
Hold on.
Okay, just leave me hanging on that. Now I'm gonna look
Comes to
stupid.
technical difficulties.
I'm gonna
It's
look
okay.
stupid.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the embassy. It is September 4th. We on the 4th,
Third.
3rd of September?
Yeah.
Because 4th is Labor Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are doing a thing on the day before Labor Day.
Labor Day special, people.
Yeah, Labor Day special.
Because we're not working on this tomorrow.
Fuck no. We're not also laboring. Some of us are just usually not laboring.
Very laborious.
Very laborious.
I will be laboring on Labor Day in
Yes.
spirit.
Of the yeah, you gotta. Are they paying you time and a half?
That's not.
You have to go to work?
Yeah, that's not one of the holidays that gives you time and a half in Texas.
Fuck Texas.
Maybe other states, but Texas they only give you 4 days guaranteed of time and a half, which is Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, and 4th of July.
Well, sucks. I hate Texas. I actually don't really hate this place, but so I did want to talk about this because I thought I might be the only person interested in this because it falls under this. I love talking about anti-consumerism and any value, but the PlayStation Portal, which you didn't know anything about.
Oh, I know.
You now know about a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, enough
I
to.
knew about it for.
I know
For a
nothing
second,
about this.
yeah.
I'm interested to hear.
You know nothing about it.
Nothing.
No?
Okay, so the PlayStation Portal, you know what a PS5 controller looks like, right?
Yes.
So imagine they took out the. Actually, a better way for you to imagine it. You know how it has a touchpad?
Yeah.
Imagine they turned that into a. I don't know the size of it. I'm just gonna say like around 7 or 8 inches.
Yeah, it's like the size of your Switch screen without the bezels, I'd say.
Yeah, or you can imagine it like that. But basically, they cut a controller in half, threw a screen in the middle, and then put the controller on the sides of 2 screens, right?
Mhm.
To make
Yeah,
a
to make their
portable-
own portable.
Except, it's
It's not truly portable.
It's not like the device itself is not a gaming device. It's a streaming device.
Wait, what?
So the idea is it's for people who want to play their PS5 when someone else is using the TV or something like
Yeah,
that.
for like
example.
households that have like one television and stuff like that.
So it's buying another console for your console.
Yes.
No,
I
no, because a console has a powerful graphics card inside
Well,
of it.
it's
so this has nothing
yeah,
other than
so
the
this is even
Yeah.
less than that. It's buying a device to play your console.
now. Okay.
You know how you can do it on your phone?
Yeah.
Like you can stream games from your like PlayStation or your
Yeah.
Xbox to your phone. You
Yeah.
can play 'em like that. It's that except it has controllers on the side and it's bigger than a phone, I guess.
Oh, and I'm assuming you have to have a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, because you're playing games off of your PlayStation. Your PlayStation 5
That's
is
what I'm saying.
running.
Like, I assume they probably haven't updated the software for the PS4, and they're probably only putting this software on the PS5.
I don't think they give a fuck about the
no,
PS4
they
anymore.
don't give. They
but
genuinely
okay,
don't.
But either way on that. But
So
still,
it's not going to work for PlayStation 4, I don't think, especially because they've already. I'll talk about it here in a little bit, like more about why I feel like it's such a bad part. But like already, they're proving that they don't really care about the market other than just the PlayStation 5 users. So I doubt it's going to work for anything. But
There's already enough PlayStation 5 users for them to justify only targeting PlayStation 5 users.
is there?
Yeah, the PlayStation 5 is sold really well.
is
I guess I just don't. After the freeze happened, where they weren't selling any because
Like
of
they
the
ran out of
of
materials or something.
stock, and then ever
There-
since then I haven't kept up.
yeah, they're in stock now, and there is a slight price drop. I think like $30 or $40. They
Wow,
dropped
it
the
like
price.
$30. That's
No,
outrageous.
but I mean, it's still the PS5 is still a successful console.
But anyway, I can't help but think that Sony has completely dropped the ball when the new console wars came out, PS5 and the Xbox X or whatever it's Series 1 Infinity
Yeah.
times 33,
The 1111111.
whatever it is. But yeah, it was just everyone was like, "Oh, the PS5 won, like Sony won, like the console wars for that." And then, how many games have really come out for the PS5 that are making people buy PS5s, other than God of War? But the thing is, that was like
Mm,
I don't
it-
have a
the hype for that died out so much slower than it did the first God of War.
I still have no reason to buy a PlayStation 5, and it's mainly because I don't have the money to spend on a PlayStation 5. But like, there's no game so far that PlayStation has come out with that has made me go, okay, I need to buy a next gen PlayStation console that I can't just go to Xbox and play on Xbox.
Yeah, but the thing is I don't think Xbox is better than PlayStation.
No.
Like it's still not.
But I'm saying Jaren bought a PS5, my brother, but bought a PS5, and the only thing he plays on it is Overwatch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
It's the only
He bought
thing
an
he
Overwatch
plays.
machine for
Basically.
$500.
Basically.
I mean, I can think of 3 games now that I think about it that I like would probably want to get a PS5 for personally.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll say, and Final Fantasy. Jaren, if you ever want to talk to Final Fantasy about Jaren will talk to you about Final Fantasy.
Good, because fucking no one wants to do that with me except for when I talk to Jason and Ben about Crisis Core. But
I'm curious to hear your list of games that you would buy if you would rebuy a PlayStation 5, because I know that your PlayStation 5 is still bricked.
yeah, it's still broken.
That's
I don't know. I mean, like I still haven't done anything about it.
yeah. I'm sure you could just take it to the shop and get it.
No, but God of War already was like, you already mentioned that. It was still amazing. It was still awesome. And I really wanted to play that.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 16? No. Yeah,
Mhm.
16. I still don't really know anything about that game. Also, I don't think it did well because there was like no hype surrounding it.
I
Which
don't know,
one is
but-
the
But
MMO?
Jaren does play that. I know that. I know Jaren does play 16.
Yeah, I really want to play it. Cause I liked 15. 15 was fun. It was like just the bro game kind of. But anyways, but also Spider-Man's coming out soon.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Spider-Man was
okay.
the other game that was promised a while back.
Yeah.
Like a while
Like
back.
when the first one came out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but like that was like the whole thing about. Like I
It's
feel
'cause
like
they kept it's
I feel like on the PS5 launch, they came out with the launch or like the trailer for the like Spider-Man 2.
yeah, because they already knew. So Sony has so much control over Spider-Man,
I mean, yeah, that was the whole thing with the movies. Like
exactly.
why they couldn't get
Oh,
Spider-Man in
that's right.
MCU for
Yeah.
the longest time.
Yeah, no, they just have so much like
Control over how.
over Spider-Man. It's
Yeah.
crazy, It's also crazy that like to me that they own the rights to the character, except like another company owns the company that created the character.
Yeah.
It's so weird how that works.
And it's probably even weirder now that oh fuck. I'm gonna
Recant
recant that statement just so I don't embarrass myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird that like no one has pure control over it. Like
It's
Stan
kind of
Lee.
like the same strangeness.
Stan Lee no longer being a part of it.
Yeah.
He's just there's no control over what actually like the IPs can do now. It's now literally just pen and paper. Who owns it?
Mm-hmm. Anyways,
But how did we get
we're
us?
talking about games.
Oh yeah, we were talking
Like,
about games.
that make the PS5
The-
worth it, I guess.
Okay, Jonah, the thing with the PlayStation Portal that kind of was brought up, they are. I told you about this. Proprietary earbuds and proprietary
oh my
earphones.
god, yeah, you did tell me about this. And
So we're going back to like.
What they
So
only
you
work.
can't use Bluetooth earphones unless they're a specific brand of Bluetooth earphones that specifically work with the PlayStation.
Seriously?
Yeah.
yeah, they're making a proprietary earbuds for the like PlayStation.
It's got a 3.5 millimeter headset jack, so you can use other headphones.
But yeah,
But if you want to use Bluetooth,
any wireless
you have to use
Bluetooth.
their headphones.
That's like a dick move.
That is the
And do you know what's even,
anti-consumerism.
do you know what's
that I was
even
talking
more of a
about.
dick move is that I actually own Sony earbuds. Like I
Yeah.
bought Sony earbuds because of the sound quality, but these aren't listed on one of their
Seriously?
as one of their.
You bought a product from them and they're not even supporting their own product.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I bought those earbuds because I was like, oh, I don't want to go with just Apple or Samsung or anything. I want to look into audio and find a decently not too expensive pair, but has very good sound quality. And Sony was on the top of that list.
You know, and it's kind of sad. I love playing my video games wherever the fuck I want to play my video games in the house. And the PlayStation, the problem I have with PlayStation and Xbox and all the main consoles that aren't Switch is that I can't I can't pick up and go to my room and just play wherever I want, or pick up and come downstairs and continue playing what I was doing. It has to be on the same television. I would personally buy a PlayStation Portal if I had a PlayStation 5 or if it worked with PlayStation 4, because that'd be great. But also, I don't know if I could trust it, because their screen sharing or their screen mirroring is not too good. Yeah. And it hasn't been too good. I bought what was the last Vita? PlayStation Vita? Yeah, I bought a PlayStation Vita for the screen mirroring for the PlayStation 4.
And it was laggy as hell.
Laggy as hell. Horrible. Yeah. Worst decision I made in spending money.
Which one was the Vita?
It was the two.
No, that was not your worst decision. Your worst decision, like me, was buying Super Mario Strikers.
Yes. Oh god,
the Vita was the PSP
Gen 2.
Yeah.
With the OLED screen.
I bought a Vita, and I was super excited because I was a big PlayStation Portable fan. I played like so many games on that thing, and I got the Vita, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm ready for better graphics, Metal Gear Solid, and better graphics."
That was like the first time we had gotten an OLED screen on and like a.
It was like a nice high quality. It wasn't like the PSP screen was like just a little higher than 480p or something like that. Anyways, I had it for like 2 days or something, and I was like, "Fuck this thing," and I returned it because it sucked. It was a terrible thing.
And the only thing that made it worth it to me was that screen mirroring function where I could play my PlayStation in my bed. But oh my god, the quality of it would just not. It would not keep connection.
Well, and the UI sucked. Remember the bubbles?
Yeah, I actually kind of like the bubbles. They were kind of cute to me.
Fuck the bubbles.
The bubbles were fucking stupid. Like not aesthetically. Like they just like sucked as a
interface.
Function.
Yeah. I mean, it acted like they wanted to take the Vita so far, and then as soon as it just didn't do as well as they thought in sales, they just dumped it completely.
Remember, it had like a touch screen on the back.
Yeah,
they were supposed to they expected developers to like
develop
a game where you could touch, because you could touch the front, but you could also touch the back. And I remember the trailer they had for Little Big Planet on the new Little Big Planet game. The Vita was like when you're running through a map, you can like push the terrain up through the back of the screen, and it was like
interesting.
I remember seeing that, but I was like, that's stupid.
Well, like
it was.
It is crazy that all these other companies are really just chasing after Nintendo. Like, if you look at all these consoles, they're all just trying to get a piece of what Nintendo has.
As I'm saying, Nintendo doesn't have to look down at anybody else and wonder what they're doing, because it doesn't matter what they're doing.
They just do their own thing.
They just do their own thing, and everybody else will see it and go, okay, that's what's new in the market. That's what's big in the market right now. Let's go for it. Let's.
Like with the Wii, if you go back to just the Wii, that's when like motion controls became.
Oh my god, the motion control gimmick came out, and
a huge thing.
Yeah, but Wii was also like one of the best-selling consoles.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that like, they did it, and then other companies or other like Xbox tried to do
PlayStation
Connect.
Move.
Yeah, PlayStation tried to do PlayStation Move, and Xbox tried to do Connect, and both of those failed. And like, it's just the Wii was just so much better at what they were trying, at like what everyone else was trying to do.
Well, it seems like they followed a similar like, I don't know, pathway or something. Like Nintendo will spend a long time innovating and like brainstorming and figuring out like, what's going to be cool or what sounds cool to do, and then they do it, like the Wii, like we were just talking about. And then companies like Microsoft and Sony go, "Oh,
I want a piece of that."
Yeah, like, "Oh fuck, they just did something that we didn't do, and now we got to do it." And then they like, I'm guessing probably put their engineers and like developers and stuff on a much tighter schedule
Yeah.
than the ones that Nintendo might have had because
Exactly.
they were doing that all
Because
in
they're,
secret.
Yeah.
they're playing catch up.
Yeah,
They've
exactly.
been doing that PNR for like years.
Yeah, a long time.
Years,
And I don't know. It makes you wonder, like,
or R&D. That's what I meant.
yeah,
There we go.
R&D.
R&D.
makes it like if Microsoft and Sony just went, you know what, let's calm down and really figure this out. Like, would it have been more successful? I don't know, because Nintendo already made their move, right? So, but also, I mean, it would have possibly been a higher quality product in the end. Like, people don't use Kinect or Move anymore.
The Kinect had like the Move actually I feel like had the shortest lifespan of all of them. The Kinect was actually like
It had a-
decently
had a-
like
had a decent
supported
for
for
a
a
little
while.
bit.
Yeah, because Kinect had Just Dance.
Yeah.
Just Dance was huge.
It was like-
and not even gonna lie, I went to a birthday party where someone put on Just Dance, and it was pretty fucking fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't doubt it. I mean, it's made to be that way.
It's a very party-esque game. It gets everyone off their feet. Everyone inhibitions start lowering. It's a great game. I'm not going to deny it. It's not the type of game I'm going to go out and buy every new year when they come out with a new Just Dance every year.
Yeah.
Oh, which they do. Did you know that they
Yeah.
still support it on the Wii?
On the Wii too.
Yeah, Just Dance still releases titles on the Wii.
That's crazy. That's
Seriously?
awesome.
Yes.
They must have. I wonder how big that audience still has to be for them to.
Well, the Wii is still like you said.
They have it in all like elderly homes.
Yeah, like the Wii is like one like it's in elderly homes, preschools, and all
Yeah.
that. Wii is like still number one.
Yeah.
I mean, how much do they sell? Like fucking
Not as
over
much-
200 million. Or
Not as much as the PlayStation 2, apparently.
PS2
But,
is still number one. I think.
I think the Switch beat it. I'm not sure though.
I don't think so.
No, not yet.
I feel like it will once the like
I don't
Switch
have
2
any
gets
way to check it, but-
released, if they count that in the same category.
The new Nintendo Switch.
If they count it in the same category, that's not fair.
It's not, but
PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Switch 1, Switch 2. We're counting
Oh,
those
yeah.
differently. Why
Yeah.
should we
Well,
count
so did they count all the 3DSs separately? Because there was the 3DS and the new Nintendo 3DS.
Actually, I think a better way to separate them would be if, like, the 3DSs probably were all grouped together because all 3DSs can play all 3DS games, right? Like, there wasn't a change to the cartridge or something that meant that only this 3DS could play this game and that 3DS couldn't play that game, right?
There were a couple of titles like that.
there were a
Specific
couple.
titles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that could
So,
only play on the new 3DS.
Metal
'cause-
Gear Solid Snake Eater, that remake.
Really?
No, wait, that was you were able to play them both. I'm thinking of Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus Uprising.
Uh-huh.
They made another Kid Icarus game for the 3DS. It was only playable on the new 3DS.
Okay. Still, I mean, yeah, that hurts what I was saying, but still, like,
That
Yeah,
entirely
it-
breaks my
it
argument.
It doesn't really.
but it's for a select few games,
Yeah.
right? Like, still, like, they're making this, like, the cartridge could still fit inside that thing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, going along with how new games are developed and everything, it's a crazy market that is literally just following in the footsteps of the predecessor, and it's all about who that predecessor is. And all I'm saying is that the past 20 years, basically, Nintendo's been at that forefront.
Nintendo were the ones to kind of, I want to say pioneer it in a I don't know. There were
Yeah, they had many fails along the way.
they were a toy company
but
before
they
they were a video
but
game
they took
manufacturer.
chances when no one else was, and then as soon as one of those chances paid off, all the other companies were like, "Oh, now we have to do a portable version."
But you notice how the portable market doesn't survive anywhere else? Microsoft,
Exactly.
PlayStation's always failed. Microsoft's never even fucking tried.
Well, it's because that's what Nintendo. Whoa, hiccup. Sorry. That's what Nintendo did, is that they literally look and it's like, "We're gonna go full portable."
Yeah, and they did.
Full, yeah, all
That
the
was
way.
their life. Before the Switch was the hybrid, it was portable in-home console for Nintendo. There was always a portable release, there was always a home console release. Now that we've kind of melded the two together, I don't know if there's ever going to be a difference in the two anymore until you get something crazy like the Nintendo VR headset.
They just give you cardboard and tell you to make it yourself.
Yep. Which was, I never bought Labo, but that was probably pretty fucking lame of a toy.
Fucking cardboard box thing.
Yeah, that you
Yeah.
would build and then you would make your toy.
What was the? I mean, I saw some, like you play the piano or something like that.
Yeah, that was just, I don't.
And there were
it's all
rubber
lame.
bands that you would use.
Yeah, it's too much. You could build games for it. Like,
I mean, it's for kids, I guess, right?
yeah,
It's for kids that are like interested in engineering and building, and that's the part I support for it. I just felt like they weren't marketing it towards that. They thought everyone was gonna do it, basically.
No. I know you haven't seen it, but you've seen a lot of reviews.
Oh yeah.
Of
Man, I kind of like that One Piece show, the Netflix
first
adaptation.
episode.
Yeah, I liked it.
Did you watch
Enough
more?
that no, but I might just watch it on my own time.
That's what I'm saying.
You know how
And-
big of a deal that is?
enough to pique your interest to I'm gonna give these other episodes a chance, and that's a person that's never watched One Piece.
Or even has an interest in television.
True.
I don't watch anything on television, but I was like, you know what? It's funny, it's cute. I like the characters. Zoro is pretty cool.
Badass.
Yeah, he's pretty badass. So
Badass.
I'm into it.
Yeah, and full disclosure, I am a fan of One Piece. I've seen every episode of One Piece and caught up on the manga, and I've watched all 8 episodes of the live action. And I cannot recommend it enough to anyone that wants to watch this show, or like any has any interest. I just like Chance, give that first episode a shot.
Yeah, and I gave it a shot, and it was because I mean we were kind of expecting everybody to have watched it when Jason was supposed to be here and everything. We were supposed to have a little bit more of like a discussion about it, but so I Jonah did make me watch the first episode, and I enjoyed it enough that I was sitting on the couch and I was like, you know what, I could see me like doing some shiny hunting and putting this on in the background or something like that, and just like getting caught up on One Piece in a way that isn't watching 1,000 episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it was condensed, but like in a pretty good way.
So I looked it up. It's about 60 something episodes of the One Piece anime in these 8 episodes.
That's a lot to fit into 8 episodes.
How long are
man.
the episodes?
Episodes about an hour long, 50 minutes to an hour.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just heard a lot of things like about how they did a good job translating some like stuff that would seem weird in like from anime to live action.
I think they did a great job, especially with that. What was his name? That character that you said.
Hal
was-
Meppo.
Hal Meppo.
He's the what's it called? Marine base's captain's son.
Yes.
And he plays this character of the pompous, spoiled rich kid
But
to
dude,
a T.
I have seen the first 2 or 3 episodes of One Piece like 5 times because I've tried several times in my life to watch One Piece. Never gotten that far.
Yeah.
I will say that was perfect casting for him. Like they did a great job casting that character as him. Just
Most
'cause-
of the cast looks great. Like
There-
particularly Zoro. Like in the trailers, seeing Zoro, I was like, that guy looks like
That guy
Zoro.
fucks.
That guy looks. This guy.
This guy.
You need to watch Silicon Valley. you saying that? You need to watch Silicon Valley.
That's from Silicon Valley. If you don't know that phrase,
No, I
that
don't-
fucks. That's
this guy
from
fuck.
Silicon Valley.
I love that he does. Like he does fuck.
But
I mean,
I'm gonna say all the casting except for one I am okay with. There's one casting
oh yeah.
that I'm just like, that was a terrible choice, and I understand that they were limited in their age range. It's child Luffy. It's the flashbacks of Luffy when he's
Oh.
a kid. The actor that plays child
Very
Luffy
annoying.
needs a lot of work. He is a child actor that is trying his best, but he is not.
Is
There.
it like? Does it sound like he's just reading off a script,
Yes,
basically?
a lot of the times, yes. It's literally told. It sounds like they told him the lines, and then and then he went on screen right after being told the lines, and said,
And does it. Hey, okay, now take the knife and stab it into your cheek. Ah!
even the motion of him stabbing his face.
All right, did we get that?
was so.
All right, we don't have time for a second take, so let's just.
We don't have time. Child actors, you're only limited a certain amount of time on set.
Yep, we gotta get him out of here. Let's go, go.
Oh, that's
That is a good point for child actors being bad.
part of the problem because they can only be there for a certain amount of time, right?
True, but at the same time, it felt like.
Could he have picked a better one?
That was the one role that they took the person that looked the most like it, but didn't actually vet the person on their acting skills or like what they could actually bring to the character.
They probably had to pick and choose some battles.
I
too,
was
you know?
thinking, because that kind of goes along with the lines of like how much money they had to spend, on the show. Because like,
Ridiculous amounts.
yeah, it was.
Spent a lot. I know they spent a
dude,
lot,
The
right?
sets
They built
were
the set.
crazy.
I love.
They
the
were
fact that
amazing.
They built the
How much
ships, right?
money does Netflix have to throw at these things, and for what? For why?
Well, because this has the backing of One Piece, which I've actually I saw this on a TikTok or something, but One Piece is more popular than Jesus on Google Trends. like if you look at the track record on Google Trends from Jesus to One Piece, they intersect multiple, like some go a little higher, One Piece goes, but like the past couple of years, One Piece has been surpassing Jesus.
I love the people who love Jesus but also love One Piece who've been writing that line just evenly for years. They're like, come on, I just need to type in Jesus in One Piece.
I searched One Piece, which means I have to search Jesus. So he's not.
Anime is a sin. I need Jesus to know that I've been searching for him as well.
Searching for him as well as the One Piece.
You know, I like
Maybe the One Piece is Jesus.
I like when Jesus is ripped,
Yeah.
like shredded Jesus.
You
the
like
best
threaded Jesus?
Yeah, like him on the cross, like fucking.
Jacked, not able to break free from his strain.
Ah! Father, kill me!
I'm kind of more into the hippie Jesus, to be honest with you. I like the nonchalant, kind of homeless Jesus, like the one you'd see like on the streets where you're like, is that Jesus or is that a homeless dude who just happens to look like Jesus?
You have to have seen. Have you seen the picture of ripped Jesus on the cross, but he like breaks the cross because he's so muscular and strong?
No,
Okay, I gotta.
but
Find
that sounds.
That's why I pretty much like ripped Jesus.
I'm also trying to figure out how long we go. We're at 40 minutes right now, so we can cut it at an even
Here.
50. That dude, Rip Jesus. Holy shit! Did you just Google Rip Jesus to get that?
did.
Okay, I know where to get that photo. We just Google Rip Jesus and pop it up.
These nails won't do anything to me.
Does that make you feel anything?
Honestly, just respect. But like, not even for the faith, just for this body.
Just for the body.
The
Like,
fact that he worked that hard to get that body.
there's
Yeah.
a game where you can play as like gods of like it's a fighting game. You play as gods of
It's
different
called
religions.
Smite.
Okay, well, it's not Smite. I'm
It
thinking-
is Smite. Whether you say it or not, it is Smite.
Okay.
Black and white.
Anyways, Jesus is in that game, and it's Jesus, but he still like when he spawns into the map, he like comes in on the cross, and he goes, and then the pieces of wood from the cross are still like they're like his fists that he.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh. Where can we play this game? I want to main Jesus.
On a main Jesus.
I need to remember what I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, I'm a Jesus main, so
The phrase just it, like cracks me up.
I main
I'm a
Jesus.
main. I want to walk into a church and say,
Yo, so you all Jesus mains in here?
You know how to do the ultra holy combo, right?
I'm here to study that shit. So this book here, this Bible, this is gonna show me all my combos, right?
Yeah.
This is my.
it's going to show me how to get to diamond, right?
You're like talking to the priest and it's like, do you think you can like just bless me this once? Like, I have this battle coming up and like Jesus is really, I really need him on my side for this one.
Really need a good duo right now.
I was wondering.
Where's Moses?
I was gonna say I need to support Moses. So if you're in. Oh.
Not
God.
Judas though. We don't want Judas.
No, never Judas. Judas.
All right. One more point before we leave this, I need to say about the One Piece live action is that it is not the first good live action One Piece. Or not One Piece, live action anime.
No, Rurouni Kenshin.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I need to get that out there because
People need to know that there is a good
live
anime
action,
live action adaptation.
and it was the Rurouni Kenshin films. In live
And they're all
action.
good, actually.
There's 3 of them, and they're so good.
And Netflix did 1 or 2 of them, I think.
I think they did 2
Or
of them.
they produced, they were able to slap their name tag on it, right?
Yeah, I don't know if they were entirely in charge
How much
of production,
involvement.
but there was the first movie, which was like the beginning of the anime,
Yeah.
and then the second movie was like a prologue, which they did in the anime, but like I think it was like a separate series, or was
There's
it?
some weird time stuff going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
they
still
did-
makes sense.
Yeah, the second movie they did was a prologue, and then the third movie did was a continuation of the second one or the first one.
Yeah.
So it's like out of order a little bit. So if you watch the second one, then the first one, then the third one, it's in order.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
but regardless, I showed my uncle these films when I went to visit him in California. Like he's not an anime guy, and he was just enthralled because he actually was into like Rurouni Kenshin back in the day, and like older kind of like 90s animes like Cowboy Bebop. It's just he doesn't like the new stuff at all. Like I can't get him to watch any of the new stuff. But when I showed him these, he was just like, "Whoa, this is sick!" Like,
Yeah, well, because I would assume, like my dad, for example, and my uncle,
I
like
feel
they like they're into like kung fu movies,
I
right?
feel like I could show my dad or your dad this, and they'd both love it.
Yeah, because like I would watch like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon with my dad, back in the day, and like just other kung fu movies, right? Like he's into I could see him being into like a movie like Rurouni Kenshin because it really feels like a Hong Kong kung fu movie. To
Well,
be
yeah,
honest.
and to credit where credit is due, is that Rurouni Kenshin is more grounded than other animes in
Yeah.
terms of reality.
yeah, it's a samurai.
Yeah, and there's no supernatural powers involved.
Yeah,
There are some weird moves and stuff that some of the enemies do that
Yeah.
are a little bit like there's no way a normal human could do it, but it's
there's
somewhat
anime stuff
it's somewhat grounded
like
though.
the classic chop to the back of the neck and you're like
Yeah.
knocked out, right?
The good old.
Yeah. But it's not like Dragon Ball Z, like auras are blasting and
Yeah,
destroying.
There's no power system or sorcery system that
It's
you need to worry
just-
about.
Your
It's
skill
just
Oh,
with
okay.
the blade.
you just have to know what feudal Japan was like,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And that's what this anime is
and
about.
that
kinda.
Kenshin is the best goddamn samurai. in
The
fucking-
best.
fucking ever.
There's a chance I may have seen these, but I'm not
It's
sure.
actually good.
That's what I'm saying. If you're just
slow.
it's slow, but if you're into like
Not long though.
yeah, if you're into like dialogue kind of heavy like samurai films, like where it feels
It's
like
very moral and ethical.
Yeah.
Like the ethics of it, like are always discussed because Kenshin's always at odds with like what he
what he did
what's
in
the
the
right
past.
yeah, and what the right thing to do is now, right? Because like he uses it's all like symbolized with like how he chooses to fight
Mhm.
because the side of the blade that you would normally see as the sharp side, his is dulled, and the back side of his blade is sharp.
What?
So like when he
It's
fights
called
people-
it's called the
Whoa.
reverse blade.
yeah. So when he fights
That's
people,
cool.
He just like he basically just
Slice
whacking
them
them.
like a scythe.
He's whacking them.
No,
with his
no,
axe. He doesn't use.
he doesn't use the sharp side.
Oh, what?
It's only used basically for
the
like,
most desperate of times.
and even then, he refuses to kill.
Yeah, he's like Batman.
Damn.
So
Samurai Batman.
basically,
Not like
He does have a samurai cave?
a samurai cave. No, because he's a wandering.
Oh, okay. Yeah, lone samurai. Dude, epic. I might check that out. It sounds pretty good. The part that worries me is my attention span with it being slow, but I might be able to get past
Watch
that.
the movies then.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Watching the movies is good because watching the anime is incredibly slow.
Yeah.
Especially for a '90s anime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like '90s anime was very slow in their
Watching the
time.
movies, you'll probably be like, "That was cool. I want to see. I want to learn more about this."
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you're like, if you really
If
wanna
it
know.
intrigues you, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those movies are good. Also, Kenshin's just such a cool
And
guy.
And the casting for that one as well was
Perfect.
really really good. Like really good.
Really want to. Okay, I want to see a good Bleach movie done because I really want to know who is going to be picked for Chad.
Did you know that they already did it and it was terrible?
I said really good.
I know, but they already did it, and no one's gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole anymore.
Same with Dragon Ball.
Exactly.
They did it. They did a live action Bleach.
Yeah, they did it. It's on Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very bad.
No.
It's very bad.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. That's why I never
Uh.
it's never come up is because I'm not gonna recommend something that's absolute. I've watched all of the Netflix live actions. I've watched them all to give them all a shot.
Yeah.
All of them
Just
have failed
trash.
me.
Most of them.
Trash.
Most of them have failed me. Well, not even most of them. A large majority
All right,
of them have failed me.
Can we do a quick tier list? Your opinion tier list of the Netflix live action adaptations.
S tier Rurouni Kenshin, A tier One Piece. It's not S tier yet. I feel like with another season it could reach that. But right now
Yeah.
it's A tier.
Yeah.
It's definitely good. C tier,
Right, no B tier.
no B tier. Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, really? I haven't even like laid eyes on it really. Like I haven't even seen the trailer.
As I'm saying,
I've seen the picture, but I haven't seen the trailer.
it's still in C tier.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Okay.
But it's enough to be like you can get by just by saying to yourself, "This is meant to be cheesy and campy," and it's enough to watch it and get through. It's just they went way too hard on costume design, in the sense that they made it so like cosplay-y. Every character looks like they just came out of a cosplay convention. Like every character.
I can even see the military.
But the thing is, like, there was like good parts of it that like made me like, man, I just wish that they worked more
wish
on the
it
set and like,
As good as this part.
yeah. F tier, skipping D tier, or yeah, skipping D any. Death Note.
What about Cowboy Bebop? Was it like really?
Cowboy Bebop, I'll give C.
Okay.
I'll include it in the C tier. It had good moments, especially the first episode. The first episode of it was good, but
Just
fell
went
off.
downhill from there.
It just
Yeah.
fell off, like incredibly, because each episode tried to do what they did in the first. Because when you're doing a live action anime with this One Piece show, I just want to say, like, the first episode, even though they kind of like hammered in some of like the key like One Piece points that they wanted you to know immediately off the bat, and kind of threw it in your face. They did it in a way that wasn't like, here's this, like, devil fruit powers are this. They revealed part of the devil fruit powers in this episode, but they didn't say all of it yet. And they do, as the episodes go on, they add more to like what it is.
Do you think it's the the right thing to do when making an anime adaptation, especially for adapting something an anime that is like, has mystical powers and very like over the top kind of. Do you
Yeah.
think it's a good decision for them to like change it in a way that makes it more like?
Well, the thing is, they don't need to change it at all. This is my whole point on it, is that they need to not think their audience is so dumb.
Yeah. But
Well, okay, I mean, there can be some like pretty wacky things in anime that
Even-
if a person did in real life would seem really cringe.
100%.
So what I'm saying is like it's probably a good decision of them to like tone those kind of things down a little.
for the Western audience,
Well, maybe. I mean, but plenty of Western audience people watch anime.
yeah, but that's the thing about what they're trying to do with these Netflix adaptations. They're trying to grab exactly, get a new audience on top of that, which is why they're, what Jonah said, dumbing things down to an extent of like,
Yeah, they're trying to literally lay out.
Tone it down.
But yeah,
Because Luffy going like I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But like Luffy, or okay, a great example is Ed and Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
The redhead girl character.
the worst explanation you could have said.
But it's a good one because like in the show, in the anime, Ed is like very wacky and like over the top and like
Yeah.
stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
And then in the live action show, they like pretty much made her do the same stuff.
exactly the
Really
same.
weird to fucking look at. Like, it was like really fucking.
The thing is, there was a way to do it.
Yeah,
They
exactly,
took
but,
the
like, not maybe not tone it down, but like tone it to match a realistic setting or something.
and the One Piece live action does do that for me, because with characters like Buggy the Clown in the anime
Yeah, he's a goof.
is ridiculous. Like, he's just
He
like,
can take his body apart.
yeah,
right?
well, people make fun of him like in the beginning seasons. He gets really cool like in the later seasons, but they like make fun of him in the beginning because
yeah, just a small one.
he's just like he's just all over the place, wacky, crazy, and he's a clown. In this, what I think the actor for the one thing, he took that silliness and that like everything, but he added that like Joker darkness to it as well, where this is still a pirate world.
He wasn't just a fucking goofball loser,
No,
right? Because that's how I've watched I've passed Arlong Park like
exactly. You are like right at like where you should watch like this first season. Like, it would literally encompass everything you've watched so far in One Piece.
Buggy is like he comes off. They show him as like kind of just a like why are you even why do you exist,
Yeah.
kind of way, like you're useless thing, like I don't know, like they don't treat him well is
No.
what I mean.
Which is crazy because Oda has actually come out and said his favorite character is Buggy.
Really?
His favorite character he's ever designed is Buggy.
Well, maybe it's because
Like, in the later seasons, he gets super cool, but like not in the sense of like he never becomes like overpowered or like crazy strong.
he just has good development.
He has crazy good development, and spoiler warning. Spoiler warning about if you don't want to know about Buggy the Clown.
Yeah, Buggy.
But
Most
he-
important character.
The most important character
In the current manga, so do you know that somewhat of the power structure of the captains in One Piece, how there's like warlords, there's 7 warlords and there's 4 emperors.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the Emperor thing. I didn't know about the
Well, in this whole like new arc that's going on, the whole
Oh,
thing,
yeah, Buggy's an Emperor, right?
Buggy, yeah, literally just became emperor
Yeah.
of one of the one of the 4 emperors of the sea.
Yeah.
Not because he was a strong emperor,
Somehow I know about this.
but he
I don't know how.
basically what happened was that he contracted 2 of the other 2 strongest pirates in like their generation to work with, to work for them three together, and just because he had his team send out the promotional material for their new organization, the promotional material that his team sent out made sure Buggy's face was like the center of it because they love Buggy because it's his team that was sent it out. And so the world government assumed that Buggy was the in charge of everything, that he was the leader, that he's orchestrated all of this. And basically, like when he becomes name's emperor, the other two guys come in and just like they're like literally have their feet on his head. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Why does it say that we're working for you? He's like, I didn't do that. They just did that to me. I don't know. But yeah, he's not like the most menacing character, but he's just his character design and his whole like demeanor is like so good. And to see an actor portray that same level of like kookiness, but at the same time like like literally insane, like that insanity factor, it gives me so much hope for that character in further seasons. I don't know.
Are the actors of this show okay? Are the actors of the show capable of surviving the entire time span it would take to cover all of One Piece?
Nami's gonna have to get a boob job.
Yep.
Just gonna say.
just for comical, not comical.
It's just how it works in the anime. In the first part of the anime, Nami's flat chested. In the second part of the anime, she's fucking like triple D's. Something happened.
No, they're gonna keep it the same.
No, yeah, it's definitely not gonna be that.
I think they do.
Well, yeah, considering that 8 episodes cover 60.
And they're probably gonna release like maybe a season a year, or like a season every 2 years, depending
on how it does.
No, I mean it would be great for them to. It'd be great for them to have like. Anything?
Yeah, you are.
You're good.
Success and continuing to do this is what I still want to watch the show.
No, yeah.
But it's kind of, I don't know. I guess as an anime fan, it's kind of exciting that something like that can be successful, right? Because maybe we can other things can become as good as it. I don't know.
Well, the key points were, especially for this one, this particular show, is that the executive producer, Matt Owens, is a super fan, like a super fan of One Piece. Loves One Piece, has watched it all of his life, and is a super fan of the show. So you have a super fan producing the whole show. And then not only that,
but the actual creator.
They had
Oda
and his team, like the team that helped him design, on set 24/7. Like whenever they were shooting, there was a member of Oda's team or Oda himself on set.
Like that's what makes me want to watch an adaptation like this, is when I hear that the guy who made it is
signing off on it and helping produce it, basically.
First, I might want to ask how much are they giving for this?
Yeah,
Also,
that's true too.
It's still like
I don't know.
helpful.
I don't know if they gave him any money for it, but he himself, like,
They definitely gave him.
they
had to get the rights to
yeah, they
it.
had to get the rights to it. I just don't know if it, like, how much.
It had to be a lot. Come on, it had to be a lot. It's One Piece.
Yeah. But what I will say is that, like, there was a behind the scenes film of the actor that plays Luffy meeting Oda himself.
Yeah, I didn't watch the video, but I saw the.
I watched it. It actually made me tear up because, like, one, it's really cool that Oda's face is blocked out the whole time because he has a very private life and he doesn't like. There are younger photos of him out there that you can find younger photos, but in the past like 10 years or so, you can't really find a photo of him.
Oh, really? He's like.
He's very secretive. He likes his private life.
Banksy.
Well, yeah,
Oda is Banksy.
Oda is
living in
Banksy.
Japan, such a small country, he wants to be able to go out and do things still, and like participate in normal everyday life.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Especially being the creator of One Piece in Japan, you're gonna get mobbed everywhere if everyone knows your face.
I could understand. 'Cause, I'm not famous.
But anyway, he met with the actor, and like Oda and the actor himself like were pretty much tearing up at one point. Like Oda like telling him like when I imaged who like I could I like when they told me they wanted to do this live action, I was okay with doing it. I was excited for it, but I could never in my mind image a person that could portray Luffy the way I wanted to until I saw your audition role. Like as soon as I saw you, I was like, you are Luffy.
Oh, that's sweet.
Like
That's sweet of him to say.
Oda said that to him, and the actor like literally started crying. Like,
Do you know if like the actors have any connection towards One Piece? Like,
most of them have been fans of the show, and like are also like huge fans of the show.
I think that's kind of what it might take, honestly. Like having someone super dedicated. Okay, sorry everyone, but let's talk about Star Wars for a second.
Wait, let me before you. I'm not.
I'm not
Oh,
comparing this
oh.
to Star Wars. I'm just comparing.
Yeah.
All right, Dave Filoni, you know, and Jon Favreau. They're like, you know, obviously huge fans of Star Wars, right? And but
Super
they're
fans.
also in the like executive seats, and the shows that they get to do are like shows that everyone wants to watch, basically, right? Like you know, Mandalorian. And, what else was that?
I don't know who Dave Filoni's done.
Dave Filoni did. He's like the Clone Wars guy.
Oh, okay.
So he did like all the Clone Wars. Most of it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
You like. I kind of think of him as like George Lucas's like protege, almost in a way, right? Like he's like. I feel like he's really great at retaining the vision that George Lucas had for Star Wars.
I mean, yeah, because it's something they grew up with and they're fans with. They are involved in the community, and they don't just say, "My vision is better than yours."
Right. And I think because of their passion, well, also the fact that they are in those seats of power, right, able to have some control. The people at the helm, being big fans of the thing, is already a great, leap forward.
Yeah.
Because those people can kind of have a lot of say in what needs to follow the the actual source material, right? And they're dedicated to having it follow that source material.
Yeah, and they know the tribulations that come with adapting something from animation to live action, that you can't do things one for one, because that's how you get Ed.
Exactly. And yeah, because it seemed like some I don't know, producers, studios, whatever, directors, writers thought that fans just want to see like a one for one adaptation of this thing, right? Because all the comments on Reddit said, "Oh, it doesn't follow the source material or something," right? So they assumed that, and that's how we get a Cowboy Bebop, right? But also, I think it's just it's all about the passion.
It
It's
is.
all about the helm of the passion. I think a
It's-
Witcher is a good example of something that's the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Where
You had the lead actor being the biggest fan,
the lead
but
actor
but he doesn't have any say on how he does things or how the world goes.
and the person in charge has been
Thinking,
publicly stated to say that like they don't really care about the source material.
yeah,
They want to
because
do their own thing.
Yeah, they think their vision is better than the person who created it.
Right. And there are things to pull, right? But like you're not like ripping it apart. You're not supposed to rip it apart and turn it into pulled pork. basically, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm just
I'm thinking based on what you said and what I've heard, what I've already seen. Like, I'm thinking One Piece is like good.
it might be, and there's so much hope for future seasons because there are actors, like big name actors in Hollywood, that are coming out about this and saying like how they're fans of One Piece and throwing their name in the hat for like future roles that are going to come up in the One Piece series. This one's going to blow your mind. Jamie Lee Curtis.
No, she's cool. No,
She-
I already know.
yeah,
cool.
yeah, she's a huge One Piece fan.
She's like one of the coolest actresses out there.
Yeah, and
she cosplays at BlizzCon and like goes to fucking like.
Hold on. What is Jamie Lee Curtis's role in it?
no,
Yeah.
she's not. She
Oh.
doesn't.
She wants to be. Okay.
and
Sorry.
She wants to play the grandma from Chopper, like the Chopper arc, like the doctor, like the doctor that like taught Chopper everything.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like,
Wait,
so let me look up the picture.
I want to see it side by side.
A side by side would be pretty cool.
If I look up Jamie Lee Curtis and then type in One Piece, it'll probably come up.
Yes, please. Also, sorry for backseating, but I do enjoy when you all go on rants because then I can I just get to,
Information session.
yeah, it needs to be an information session for me. Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Why do I feel like it's perfect?
Yeah, she wants to play this person specifically,
I need to see that smile on her face.
and I feel like she would do amazing in that role.
No, she's great. Of course she would.
And but not only that, it's like she has a personal attachment to that show herself, is because she may not be the biggest fan of that show, but she's a huge fan of it because her daughter is a huge fan, and it's something she connects with her daughter with. They watch One Piece together. They talk about One Piece together. She's a huge fan of it because it has such a good meaning to her heart. So there's no way she could not do a good job in that role.
No. She was in True Lies. She was allowed to. Allowed to be. What's that character's name? Is it just Grandma?
I didn't even look up. I don't know the character's name. Dreams of playing Korea. Kuriha. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah,
I'm butchering it.
Anyways.
But yeah, that's the end of my One Piece rant for now.
Dude, I enjoyed the One Piece rant. I enjoyed hearing your all's takes on everything. No, that was fun. I enjoyed hearing that. I for one will see if I continue to watch this show or not. It definitely could possibly be. I don't have a Netflix account, so.
You do have a net on this TV.
Oh, do I have a Netflix account
Yeah,
on
yeah.
TV?
I logged into yours when
Shit,
we
fuck yeah.
watched that earlier.
I guess I got a Netflix account on that TV.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 8 episodes.
Yeah,
I
shouldn't
see,
think-
I wanna see if I can get Leon.
I think
yeah,
you
that's a
could.
good check. I think you could. See-
Fuck. I can't access my Netflix on my TV.
Because of the fucking family sharing
Yeah, the
thing.
fam-
I think you can use it for 14 days or something like that. Well, I'm saying, like, you should just try again.
you should just try it.
I don't think they're really good at implementing it.
I don't think so either, because obviously mine worked right there.
Yeah.
So
And-
because like I tried it once and it worked, and then I tried later and it stopped working. Like the system doesn't seem to know exactly when it.
yeah.
Fuck me up. You know what I really bugs me about how they did that family sharing thing is I couldn't access it on my smart TV, so I was like, fine.
Get your phone and stream it.
And I Chromecasted it, right?
Yeah.
And because I have a Chromecast also attached to my TV,
hmm
and it would stream, but it was a complete black box. It was a black window, and it would only play audio. Right?
That's would piss me off.
And then I went, I was
Yeah.
and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna try AirPlay, right?
Mhm.
Because I have the Apple thing on my TV.
Yeah.
same thing, you know. just
Damn, they
black
really
out.
lock you out.
Yeah, and actually, I haven't tried just streaming my
Phone screen.
to it,
You could do that too.
maybe, but if they did some
Voodoo magic.
coach
Yeah.
to lock me out of fuck me. It's just like all my options.
They
They
already.
removed all of my options.
That was me when they took the. Remember when YouTube on the iPhone used to let you do the play in the background,
Yeah. Wait.
and then they took it away? You used to be able to play a YouTube video audio in the background of an iPhone by just double clicking the home button and then playing whatever you were playing before in the background.
It needs to be on. Yeah.
But now you have to pay for YouTube Red to do it, and it's just one of those things where they have done the same thing where they made it basically impossible for you to play in the background unless you literally pay for YouTube Red.
They made it like the worst or the meanest thing is they made it like annoying.
Yeah,
Like they're like, oh, you want to watch the video? Well, you only get the audio. You can't look at what's on the screen.
yeah.
Fuck you. or like you thought you could enjoy this for forever. No, we need to make money. We're a business.
We're
Give me
business.
$17 a month or however fucking.
By the way, give me $17 a month, please. Somebody, anybody.
Yeah, subscribe to our channel.
Yeah. Give a like.
Patreon
and
incoming.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our,
I'll tell you what. I'll make a Patreon when we have 50
What is
subscribers.
it? What is it called now? When channels ask their subscribers to like.
Oh, join our member.
Yeah, member.
Membership.
Become
Join our-
a member. Give us
Please, so you can listen to us ramble about One Piece.
all 1 million of you, please give us $5 million.
5 million.
By everyone.
Each of you.
Each
Yeah,
of you.
and each of you give us $5 million. That'd be crazy though. Imagine if you had 1 million subscribers and every single one of your subscribers was like, yeah, I'm willing to pay $5.
Dude, I know content creators online that make that much and pull that much doing that. It's crazy. Yeah,
We're
fuck
trying to
those
be
people.
one of those people.
Yeah, well, when we become one of those people, then I'll go fuck myself.
I'll go fuck myself. I'll go masturbate in the corner.
Yeah, yeah, with money around my cock.
All right. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you like us. Don't fucking hit that follow
No, we only
that
tell them
notification.
to-
But
apparently, if you only tell them to do one thing.
oh, you only tell them to do one thing. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Told you
I
too
didn't
many
want to.
things.
Yeah, I told you too many
If you don't do
things.
too many things, it reduces our chances.
Okay. So what
Just
things should we pick them to do?
just like the video.
Yeah, just like it.
Just like the video.
Like us.
Okay, yeah. If you could just like it, that'd be pretty cool.
Don't do
'Cause-
anything else.
Yeah, please.
Well, because you
don't need to.
no, you could dislike it if you want. No one's gonna see that shit.
Yeah. But just think about it. If you like this random video, you will be leaving a mark.
You.
Don't be silent. You gotta bet on this.
I was banking on.
You right
Where's camera?
It's right there.
There
that
it
main
is.
one. Oh, right there, that one.
now. Like this video, and I'll give you some money. You. Yeah, you. That guy right there.
So you can't legally be subscribed to that because no one knows who the you're talking about.
No, we're talking about you.
Yeah, we're talking about you.
Yeah, I know you.
But
subscribe.
some other person might think we're talking about them.
Yeah, it might be. And if they come to us and be like, "You were talking to me," no, we were talking about that guy.
Oh yeah. By the way, if you think you're the person that deserves the money that I just offered, any of you who think that, it's always going to be someone else. So.
You're not supposed to let them know that
Yeah,
right off the bat.
Except for that one guy.
Oh yeah, that
Except
one.
for that one guy. That one guy out there, or girl.
Or girl.
What?
We're not sexist here.
No, or them.
Them, yes, them. Them is a great. All right, we gotta get off this.
Does them include If you say them, does that encompass like all?
It depends on what they want to be called. I stick to calling them by their name because that's like the safest route to do it. You just, you know, because I don't want to look. We're in this day and age. I don't want to offend anybody, so I'm just gonna call you what your name is. And if I know you well enough, then I'll call you by a pronoun, I guess, which is like dude, bro, because that's all I say is dude, bro.
Yeah. Also,
Dude, bro, girl, homie.
I call people dude more than dude. So get mad at me for that because it's just a term of endearment.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. If you're my dude, then hell yeah.
You got some Velcro.
No, he's just got the zoomies right now. He's going fucking
And
wild.
with the cat zoomies, we will end it.
Yep. All right.
Zoomy.
Thank you all.
See ya. Hopefully Jason's in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.